It has been more than 3 months since Maryland mom of 5, Rachel Morin, was murdered on a popular hiking trail. And much to the surprise and frustration of many, most importantly her family, her killer is still on the loose tonight, which is stunning since law enforcement have had DNA and video evidence of the suspect for months. Rachel Morin was reported missing by her boyfriend on August 5th in Maryland. Less than 2 weeks later, police announced they were able to link the suspect using his DNA, which would give them their biggest break. This video is from Los Angeles, showing the suspect leaving a different scene where he's accused of assaulting a young girl during a home invasion. Same guy, they believe, killed Rachel on the other coast. He's said to be 5'9", 160, early to mid-20s, Hispanic descent. But now, 3 months later, the case seems to be at a standstill, despite DNA and video evidence and a $30,000 reward for information. The law firm representing Rachel's family have even located the exact home by comparing Google satellite images with the surveillance video from Los Angeles. Family also enlisted the help of criminal profiler Pat Brown, who we've had on this show, to develop a behavioral profile of the suspect. They've been putting up flyers around the trail in Maryland. We even highlighted the case on the program On Patrol Live that I host on Reels, where we've helped capture over a dozen wanted suspects in just over a year. I'll admit, I don't get it. How have they not found him or even figured out his name? Joining me now is Morin family attorney Randolph Rice. Thanks for coming back on the program. Appreciate it. It is really hard to get your head around this, that there is DNA, there is video of the guy, and we still don't even know his name?
Yeah, that's what's so frustrating, Dan. Thanks for having me back on. You think as an attorney, if you tell me you've got DNA and you've got a video, you think case closed. This will be over with in a few days. But it's now been over 3 months, and we still don't have an identification of that man in that video you see right there.
Why? I mean, why has it been so hard?
I think that that people are not coming forward and speaking about who he is. That's really what we need. He's not in CODIS. So we don't have a name with that DNA.
Yeah, and that is maddening, because I know you guys have been spending a lot of time creating all sorts of different flyers, putting up ads on websites and putting up information, et cetera, hoping that someone will come forward with something.
Yeah, so what we thought was, we really haven't hit Los Angeles aside from the digital campaign. How do we get to the doorsteps of the people who will know this individual? As you mentioned before, we identified the house, we identified where the crime happened, and then we put a ring around that house and said, let's deliver this flyer, it's both in English and in Spanish, to the doorstep of every home in that neighborhood, over 10,000 homes and over 58,000 people, hoping that a friend, a family member, somebody who's seen him at the local coffee shop says, I know who this is, I want $30,000, I'm willing to turn him in. And that's what we're hoping we're doing right now. We're hoping that works. We're hoping that it leads to a tip to identify him.
And this is why we're doing this segment again, is just because, A, I predicted that they would have this guy within a week when this first happened. But B, it's important that the story not be forgotten, because it can be solved. This is not just one of these random cold cases where, we don't know if we're going to ever. We've got it. We've got the DNA. We got the video of the guy. We're this close. We just need someone.
That's right. We probably got 90% more than any other case.
Absolutely. That's why we keep doing this. Randolph Rice, we'll keep having you back. Thank you very much for coming. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Dan.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.